The other time I say Akpabio don't break what record? What record? As the first senator, Federal Republic of Nigeria, to hire a fellow senator as a personal assistant. I talk on one time like that. Who am I talking about? Nwebonyi. Yes, Senator Nwebonyi. That is now the one doing as if na him Natasha accuse a one nakam. Whereas na Akpabio he accuse her. Now Nwebonyi, now they speak, they talk. A fellow senator with Akpabio. The same level with Akpabio. He just said that Akpabio na Senate president, and them elect him as Senate president. So he's just the first amongst equal. I talk about that. I said that the record we break. I don't know so the guy don't break another record, which is Akpabio, to be the only Senate president in the whole world that fellow senators are not doing boy for him. They are now his mates. His mate. All of them, both men and female. No worry, you go hear full gist. That's not the way they see for there. Hey! Now Akpabio shrine and be that too. Senators now they come serve tea for Akpabio house, sweeping house, clean for them, washing car, do manicure, pedicure for him and your wife. Is that right? Hey, this Natasha is really going through a lot because it's her refusal to pali with Senate President Akpabio. Let me make another suffer like this. But the woman has remained unperturbed, strong, resilient, determined to win. I should win. She did not suspend them. Normally, when we say suspension is supposed to be 2 weeks, then knock him. 6 months. Oh, worry, we are together. I won't play on our video now. Now, one senator will be there. They can't use appeal court to come out. When I go hear the testimony of that senator. The senator say, then tell them already, say they go come out and say if they go with other 5 people. Say, Akpabio tell them, no be say if they come out. Why? Because they never they never supported his ambition to be Senate president. Oh yes, you go watch the video now. The senator you want watch now, we want talk now. Una know him now, Elisha Abo. Una remember that time, that's not where they say na he slap person for inside adult shop. Now you want talk now. You go still respond to that matter what happened that time. When I go hear through wetin happen, senator go talk am. You know like hey. Na Fuji star carry come. He say why him no support Akpabio for Senate president because he ask question about the 8th assembly. Then tell him say Akpabio na no go area. Say Akpabio disturb well. Say no be human being be that. Now why you say you no go support him? Say you go support another person. But you know say Akpabio get plan for him. Man, no be like how they talk too much. Wanna help me watch this video so that wanna go understand the kind of person and personality of Goswill Akpabio. We'll now meet in the comment section and then you tell me what you think. We'll watch our video.
Remember in this very studio, I accused Akpabio of one of the people who come together to see that I was out of the Senate. Because when the 10th Senate, when I won election to the 10th Senate, I became like a de facto DG campaign to Senator Abdulaziz Yari. In this very place where we are in Telescope Hilton, Akpabio came to my hotel room around 2 a.m. and pleaded that I should work for him. And I told him that I will not work for you because I'm already committed to Senator Yari, and these are my reasons. However, I wish you good luck. And he came, he said he's a Christian like me, I shall work for him to balance the Muslim ticket. And I told him, the testimonies I heard from the people of the 8th Senate wasn't a good one about you. And I told the Vice President when the Vice President called me to work for you, so I will not work for you. And one day they said there was a meeting in room in floor 4 of Telescope Hilton, and they were dashing out $10,000. I told him I'm not collect the money. Now, after the election, one of these days we were in his house, and we had a lengthy discussion. I started taking me around the house. And he said, do you know that I have a chapel in my house? I said, wow, you have a chapel here. I said, let me see. We went and showed me the chapel. And in the chapel, he told me that, you know, you are my brother. I said, yes. He said, 5 senators will leave the Senate. He said, 5. I said, how did you know? He said, I'm the Senate president. I know 5 senators are leaving. And to what Akpabio said, 5 of us left.
You had no idea you were one of them.
I had no idea that I was penciled for removal myself. So, when I was in the Senate, I traveled to Kenya on a parliamentary assignment. I spent my own money, about $14,000. I submitted paper for reimbursement. They refused to pay me till this very day. Before I was removed, I already obtained Angolan visa to represent the Senate at the IPU conference in Angola. The practice has been, even if you are not a senator or a member of our House of Representatives, as long as you are not you are representing the country. In fact, former senators or former members of the House of Reps still represent Nigeria until new people come in and inaugurated. He told me back from the airport. That is Akpabio. My salary for that month, I was moved on the 19th by federal government rule of engagement. After 15th, you'll be paid your full salary. My salary, I was moved on the 19th of October. My salary was not paid for that month on the orders of Akpabio. And let me tell you one worst thing that he did. There are 109 senators. Now 5 of us were removed. 2 left. Umahi left to become minister for works. Gaidam left to become minister for police affairs. Now making 7 senators left the National Assembly. Out of the 7 senators who left, Akpabio sent their official cars to their houses. Every senator that was removed from the Senate got their own official vehicles, leaving only Senator Abo alone. Senator Darlington got his own. The 2 senators from Plateau, the other Senator Ohere, the 4 of us removed by the court. They all got their own. And the 2 that left before me, that I screened them to become ministers, because they come for screening, and then I screened them as a senator. They also got their own car. They left before me, yet they got their own car, leaving me out of the 116 senators sworn into the 10th assembly. Because I challenged Akpabio, I was the only senator that they refused to give him the car. That is the vindictiveness of somebody called Akpabio.
Well, it sounds very personal, doesn't it? I mean,
of course,
for you, it's pretty much personal. I mean, so this is your payback then, is it?
No. I don't pay back. I am just trying to, I laid a foundation so that I will come to the Natasha issue.
Well, we're going to come to that. We're not there yet. Let's finish with your allegations and your accusations against Mr. Akpabio, because one of them is that you said he's running the Senate like a personal empire.
Yes.
Targeting senators who oppose his views, and you suggest that you're one of them.
Yes.
And you say that, as I said, you yourself have been a victim of those actions.
Definitely.
And this is one of the incidents, or one of the sort of the problems that you're talking about.
Yes, and then let us look at Senator Abdulingi. Senator Abdulingi was the chairman of the Northern Senators Forum, and I was the treasurer of the Northern Senators Forum. So as the treasurer, as a matter of fact, I was slated to become the secretary of the Northern Senators Forum. But because Abdulingi and Senator Abo, we are from the Northeast, and we said, let's take this secretary position to another person from another zone. So I became the treasurer of the Northern Senators Forum. And Abdulingi came out to say, this is not the budget that we passed. And it has been increased by so figures. Before any Jack Robinson, Senator Abdulingi was suspended from the Senate for 3 months. And let's look at Senator Ndume. Ndume was the digital Akpabio. When Senator Ndume came out to say things are not run properly here, what happened to him? He was removed as the chief whip of the Senate, stripped of his position as the vice chairman of the committee on appropriation, and then be thrown away. What vindictiveness do you want? And I look at it. The same Akpabio, I moved that motion to amend the rule of the Senate standing rule, that will allow only a senator that have served for at least one term of 4 years in the Senate before he go contest for leadership of the Senate. They are meant to look Senate President only. Goswill Akpabio went and brought in first-term senators and made them leadership of both minority and the majority. Right. Just so that he can control them, so that nobody can say anything to him. Do you know that in Senator Akpabio's house, senators serve him tea?
Well, I don't know.
I am telling you now.
But let me just say.
And I am telling you now. And I told him that you are no longer a governor. These senators are your colleagues. We are not your commissioners. So they cannot serve you tea. So
that kind of emphasizes the point where you say that he's running a personal empire.
He's running a personal empire.
But I mean, some might accuse you of speaking ill. I think you even addressed this yourself, of an institution that elevated you to prominence.
No, I did not say that. And what I said in my interview last time was that I had to speak ill of the institution that brought me to national relevance. And what we are doing today, remember last time I was in this studio where I defended the remunerations of the senators. So that I'm speaking good of the Senate. And what we are doing now, all former senators that have been there since the time of Shagari, we are not happy with the level of the integrity of the Senate that have been washed down. So,
but we're fast running out of time, so I'm going to gallop ahead.
Yes.
I mean, you of course were a member of this current 10th Senate.
Yes.
Until you were removed by the appeals court.
Yes.
In October 2023. Very briefly, just tell us how you lost your senatorial seat.
I lost my senatorial seat through judicial banditry, because there's no law that back what happened, and I believe the judge know what she did, and that's why she had to send Senator Ken Inamani to come to my house to come and beg me. And it's true, Ken Inamani is still alive. A situation where a judge said that local government election took place in 5 local governments, and she cancelled election in 2 local governments, diffranchised 2 local governments, cancelled election in 263 polling units, and not order for election as the law stipulated. That is not the law. That is robbery. That is a coup against democracy.
Right. So you think there was political pressure?
Of course, he was pressured, and I said it time upon time.
Right.
And unfortunately, I petitioned the NJC, and NJC became a body that only punish small judges, magistrate and high court judges, but they cannot punish big judges. And that's why I'm supporting the bill. They should dismantle NJC. They are doing nothing. I have letters from the NJC in my hand. They are doing nothing. And I'm advocating for that same bill in the House of Reps, that the NBA should be the one who will discipline judges by passing a vote of no confidence on erring judges. What happened was that before I became a senator, a situation happened. Before I became a senator, something happened. And it was a case of people fought. Some ladies fought, not in an adult shop, but rather a candy shop that separated into 2.
Right.
At this side, they sell candy for birthdays, the cakes, and the rest of it on one side. On the other side, it was an adult shop for women.
Right.
And I dropped one of my sister out, her friend. And when I left, I was told that I received a call that your sister is dead. I said, died? He said, what happened? They said somebody hit her. I thought maybe it was a car that hit her. I said, did the driver stop? They said, the driver did not stop. It's not a driver, it's a person. I rushed back there, and I met a lifeless body who fainted there, assaulted by her fellow person. And it's not the owner of the shop. The person also came there, and they had an issue. What happened was that they called off the video where the real assault took place on my own sister. And I made a conscious sister lying down, and they brought up where matter escalated.
Where you lost your temper.
Yes.
Right.
And we went to court, tried for criminal assault, which is more dangerous than just paying damages here and there or whatever. And we requested for the original video to know what happened, and the judge found me not guilty. However, there's a pressure on government. They want to continue to be taking money from here and there, the rest of it, and they said they assumed for damage. What damage? I never paid the court. I only heard that there's a case at the Federal High Court where they say they charge me for whatever, so there should be exemplary damage because my name is a senator. I should pay 50,000 naira, 50 million naira for fighting, and I appealed the case. So the matter was before the magistrate court, and I won the case.
Right.
For over a decade, this has been the birthplace of innovation. Innocent Vehicles is a testament to resilience, employing international best practices to create more than just a car. Every vehicle here tells a story of durability, fuel economy and safety. Crafted with the African spirit, the Nigerian heart. These vehicles surrounding me embody the unique concept of regionalization, each one designed to cater to the tastes and preferences of our people. From the streets in Nigeria to the terrains of the Sahara, these vehicles are designed for our roads, for our people. This is more than a vehicle. It's a symbol of our progress, our resilience, our collective success story. Your feedback drives us to continuously innovate and improve. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.